my little entomologists. We've been learning a lot about insects and about metamorphosis. That's the big word that means when some insects change from stage to stage, like a ladybug or a butterfly. I have a fun craft I'm gonna make, and I'm gonna show you what you need, and if you would like to make it with me, you can stop the video and go get these supplies. So first of all, I need a clothespin. You got a couple clothespins in your art bags, but if you don't have one still, you could use a stick, or maybe you could try to make some, look around your house and see if you can find something that's this shape. And then I'm gonna use something to decorate it. And I've got little pom-poms, buttons. I could use colors and just use markers and decorate with markers. Okay, so this is for one thing. So that's gonna be our caterpillar. So this is gonna be our caterpillar. And then we're also gonna need, this is a coffee filter. Your parents might have one of these, and I believe you got some of these in your craft bags too. Coffee filter. And then I'm gonna I'll show you two ways we could decorate that. We could use watercolors, or we can use markers and a spray bottle. Okay? So if you're gonna use watercolors, you wanna get your brush and some water to clean the watercolors off. And if you're gonna use markers, see if you can find a spray bottle, because we're gonna spray after. I'm also gonna need something to protect the table. So I have some paper down to protect the table so I don't make a mess on the table. You might use some newspaper or something like that. So if you need to, you can pause the video. I'm gonna start by decorating this. This is gonna be my caterpillar. Okay, so I'm gonna glue some little pom-poms on. You can put whatever you like, whatever you have around the house. If you don't have anything you can glue on, maybe you can just decorate it with markers, or maybe you have some stickers that you can use. So I'm gonna put some glue down. I'm gonna put my pom-poms on. I could also put some little buttons. Whatever you have at your house, you can decorate it. I want to make sure I put enough on there, enough glue on there so they stick down. And this is going to have to dry, isn't it? So while this is drying, I'm going to also remember that insects have two antennae. So I'm going to use this little pipe cleaner that I have. You could use a twist tie from a bread bag. That would work too. So I'm going to put that through here and put a little, twist it up so it's a antenna. Oh, it's not dry yet. Okay, so there's my antenna. I've got to stick these little pom-poms back on. All right, so we'll let that dry while we work on the next part. Okay, so this is a coffee filter, and I'm going to decorate it with watercolors. Is one way to decorate, and we've done this before at school. We made the world one time with a coffee filter and watercolors, and we did a fall leaf. It's fun to paint with watercolors and coffee filters. So you put plenty of water on so that it will run together like watercolors do so beautifully. So I'm going to decorate this. I'm going to put all different colors. Some butterflies have lots of colors. This is going to be the butterfly's wings. I'm going to give you a hint. Another way we can do it is, instead of using the watercolors, we can use markers. So I'm just gonna decorate it with markers. This, I'm gonna cover the whole thing with different color markers. Okay, you work on yours, and I'm gonna come back and show you what this is gonna look like after. Okay, I just about finished covering the whole paper. So do your best to cover all the white part. And then we're going to take our spray bottle and we're going to spray and watch what happens to our, see how it runs together like watercolors? Isn't that pretty? That's a fun way to paint. All right, so we've got two different ways of doing this, and those have to dry for a bit, so you can put it in the sunshine and let it dry. Okay, one more thing we're going to do. We are going to take a toilet paper tube. This is just a toilet paper tube. I know you have those at your house, and this is a piece of tissue paper, but you could use a Kleenex or a paper towel. And we're going to take 2 rubber bands and 2 pieces of some kind of paper, and I'm going to put the tissue paper on one end of the tube, this, and put my rubber band around it. Okay. My little caterpillar has been eating and eating the grass and the plants and eating all the things it likes to eat. And that fuzzy little caterpillar climbed up into the spot where he hangs. Do you remember what he turns into? He turns into a chrysalis. So we're going to put him inside his chrysalis. And when he's in the chrysalis, God does an amazing thing. And that caterpillar is going through metamorphosis, and it stays in there for a couple of weeks, and his body changes. His body changes so that instead of just having a long squishy body like a caterpillar does, it turns into an animal that has 6 long legs and 2 long antennae and 4 beautiful wings, doesn't it? So we're going to let it stay in there for a while. All right, so my coffee filters that I decorated are all dry. So I have 2 choices. Now, if you want to tell the story of Metamorphosis, you know what's happening inside the chrysalis is the butterfly is it's changing into a butterfly, right? So we're going to have to open it up, and we're going to take out the caterpillar, and we're going to have it turn into the butterfly. So take your coffee filter, and we're going to scrunch it up right in the middle. So it's like I'm pinching right into the middle, and it's making the wings. So pinch it like that. And then if you're using a clothespin, you're just going to open your clothespin up, pinch your clothespin, and we're going to just open that up and put that right inside there. Okay? If you're not using a clothespin, maybe you can attach it to whatever you used with some tape, or tie it on, however you want to do it. See what you can figure out. So now we have the butterfly. So if you want to tell the story, you get it ready and put your wings on now. And we're going to fold it up in there. So really, for a real butterfly, it's turning inside the chrysalis, isn't it? I'm just going to put it right back in there. And you can tell this story to someone in your family. So you go get it ready for them, and then you can surprise them. Let's say, chrysalis is waiting and waiting, and then when it's ready, it opens up, and it's a beautiful butterfly. When butterflies first come out, they they have their wings all folded up and they have to pump them up with a special fluid inside. It takes them a little time to pump their wings. Pump, pump, pump. Make it nice and strong, and then it's ready to fly. Have fun making a caterpillar, a chrysalis, and a butterfly.
Crawl, crawl, caterpillar, munching on a leaf. Crawling, munching, eat and eat and eat. Form, form, chrysalis, I'm a different shape, hanging by a silken thread till I can escape. Rest, rest, chrysalis, while I change inside. Now at last my time has come to be a butterfly. Stretch, stretch, pretty wings, it's a special day. Soon they will be strong enough for me to fly away. Fly, fly, butterfly, fly from flower to tree.